Look around. Everywhere, people talk about growth mindset like it's the magic pill. Like if you just think you can, boom, disruption happens, leaders rise, and empires are made. But here's the brutal truth. Most of that is hot air. Pretending mindset alone moves mountains is a trap, and falling for it will eat your time and energy alive. Founders, investors, leaders, you know this pain well. You bust your ass grinding, juggling chaos, and every day someone tells you, just believe more. Meanwhile, your damn industry moves at lightning speed, disruptors eating your lunch, and you wonder, am I missing something? Listen up, because this is the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Financial speculation doesn't just play some harmless game on the side, it's a slow poison, eating away at real economies while everyone's distracted by quick wins and fancy numbers on screens. Founders, investors, leaders, those of you grinding every day to build, innovate, and push forward, feel the sting of this more than most. You see deals flashing by in milliseconds, fortunes shifting with no real connection to factories, products, or hard work. That frustration, it's righteous. Because while speculation pumps money into thin air, the real economy, jobs, innovation, infrastructure, is gasping. Am I falling behind because my head's not in the right place? But here's the brutal fact. Speculation is not the enemy itself. That frustration, that real rage you feel watching wannabes nail it while you're stuck, it's legit, and it's the damn fuel you need. But only if you get this right. Growth mindset isn't just about being positive or open, it's the runaway version of capitalism's heart. It's the imbalance screwing you over, the game divorced from the groundbreaking work you do, from the future you're trying to build. The agonizing part? This system can be broken, but it won't break itself. If you're sitting there, watching fortune vanish, or your ventures suffocate under market chaos, hear this. You have the power to get control back. If you use it like some soft skill checklist, you're weak and losing. Real growth mindset is savage. It's brutal self-honesty on steroids. To wrest speculation's grip off the economy's throat and realign capital with what actually moves the world forward. Step 1. Stop chasing liquidity for liquidity's sake. It's about hunting down every excuse, exposing every lie you tell yourself about the past, the market, your team, your limits. It's about ripping off masks, even the comfortable ones you wear to convince yourself you're good enough. The disruptors you admire, they don't just believe they can grow, they construct relentless, unforgiving systems around that belief. And that's what you have to build inside your culture. Here's the cold cut. You must kill comfort. Real economies don't thrive on endless buying and selling, they thrive on investment. Investment that's patient, strategic, and tied to real value. So, when you decide where to put your money, don't follow the herd into short-term plays and volatile bubbles. Hunt down businesses that solve real problems, create jobs, or build something lasting. Build networks, really deep, meaningful alliances that connect innovators and capital in ways designed to withstand the storms of speculation. This isn't about comfort zones, it's about brutal dedication to durable foundations. Next, demand transparency like your survival depends on it, because it does. Kill it cold. Get obsessed with feedback so ugly it makes you sick. Secrets and complex derivatives create shadows where speculation breeds, hiding risks that explode without warning. Chase problems nobody else wants to face. Champion hard conversations that every leader runs from. Push your whole operation until it breaks, then put it back together harder, faster, sharper. That's not easy. It's terrifying. But if you don't do this, someone will, and they will bury you. Push for systems that expose these risks upfront. Force accountability from exchanges, funds, and markets. This is where leadership matters. Leverage influence to create smarter regulation, smarter markets, but not the kind that strangles innovation. The kind that cuts out the short-sighted gamblers and funnels capital directly to creators who dare to build beyond the spreadsheet. Then, stop treating financial speculation as separate from capitalism's purpose. This is the silent war no one talks about, the war inside your people, your teams, your mindset, your systems. Instead, own the tension. Use speculation's insights, its volatility and signals as data, not destiny. Growth mindset doesn't fix bad strategy or lazy leadership, but it creates the hunger for fixing those things, because without that hunger, your company rots from the inside, burning time and resources while disruptors race past. Now, how to actually do this? First, stop sugarcoating failures. If you're afraid to talk about what truly failed, you're dead. Create spaces where brutal truths fly, no ego allowed. If markets are shouting, listen, but decide with clarity what parts of the chaos deserve your energy, separate noise from reality, train yourself and your teams to recognize what's manipulation and what's authentic movement. This clarity is the linchpin for turning capital into transformation, not just profit plays. Second, train your leaders to obsess over potential, not prettiness. Potential is messy, uncomfortable, borderline impossible sometimes. Finally, elevate your mission beyond the profit margin. Real economies break and heal on human impact. But it's the only thing that scales fast enough. Next, link mindset shifts to real work. No team building exercises. I'm talking reworking how projects get done, how decisions get made, how your hiring kills safe bets and hunts for game changers. Then, own your incentives and culture like your life depends on it, because it does. Do not reward people for being nice or politically correct. Reward getting better at what matters, fast and ruthless. See beyond balance sheets to real change. The jobs created, the communities strengthened, the technologies that redefine possibilities. Insert yourself as the invisible hand that guides capital where it's needed most, not where it's easiest. This means choosing investments that sometimes don't flash overnight gains, but build unstoppable momentum toward a future you can truly own. The frustration you feel every time you watch markets spin out of control? Look closely at your biggest winners. Do they challenge the status quo? Do they make others uncomfortable? It's the signal that you're awake. You see the system's failures because you care about what's next. Don't numb it. That kind of disruption comes from people who don't just say growth mindset, but live it in their veins, who fear stagnation more than failure. Finally, stop waiting for permission. Growth mindset isn't handed down as a memo or initiative. It's a fight you start yourself, every second you lead. This is what it takes to build the kind of leadership and teams that don't just survive change, they own it, harness it, grab the reins, shift the lens, and stop letting speculation hijack the economy you're fighting to build. This is the real revolution, funding the impossible, dismantling illusions, and creating a new capitalism where capital fuels progress, not just noise. Rise with that fire. Because growth mindset without action is just wishful thinking. But real, ugly, exhausting, never-ending growth mindset? Connect fiercely with those who share this vision. Build the network that outsmarts speculation and rewrites the rules. That's the engine powering every major disruption you envy. The question is, can you go that deep? Can you brave the chaos, the gut punches, the sleepless nights? Can you break your own illusions and lead your people past them? Because if you don't, someone else will, and that someone else, they're already building. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more. Because if not now, then when? The time to stop watching and start reshaping is already burning. Be the force that turns the system inside out until capital serves creation, not chaos. No more distractions, no more waiting. This is the moment to reclaim the real economy and make it unstoppable.